Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolved. Now, earlier this week we talked about Mega Ninetales, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Raichu. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation of what this series is about. Now, every week I will be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion and my opinion alone and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your own opinions in the comment section down below about what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of every video, we'll be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. Now, the month of July is an exception because I'm going to be uploading 3 Y Mega Evolved videos every week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and then I'm going to be uploading 1 Y Mega Evolved video every day for the last week of July for like a little summer blowout kind of thing. So with that said, here is Mega Raichu. Now, in my opinion, Raichu is one of the Pokemon I really want to see have a Mega Evolution, just because it needs one, it deserves one, and I want to actually have one. And not to mention, Pikachu is the mascot of the Pokemon franchise, and what better way to actually make it better is that give Raichu a Mega Evolution. So, as you can tell from its stats, I buffed all its stats so where it can be one of the best Megas out there, because in my opinion, if you're gonna have the mascot of Pokemon, which is Pikachu, give Raichu a Mega Evolution, you gotta make it in my opinion, the best Mega out there. Just in my opinion. I mean, there might be other opinions out there about this, but that's just how I see it. Now, for both its attack and special attack, I buffed them both the same because I know a lot of people like to run a physical Raichu or a special Raichu, so you still got the option of running a physical or a special, so that's why I buffed it from base 90 to base 120, because then it can hit hard and do a lot of damage. Now, its physical defense is just piss poor at base 55, just a regular Raichu. So with the Palm Mega Evolution, it will get a 10-point boost to its defense from base 55 to base 65. It's not the best, but it's still piss poor, but at least it gets a good, well, not a good chunk, but a good sliver of defense boost. So maybe you can live an Earth Power or Earthquake or something from a Nidoking or something like that. I highly doubt it, but base 65 is pretty good for Raichu. Now, for its special defense, I raised it from base 80 to base 90, so that it could probably live an Earth Power from a Nidoking, Sheer Force Nidoking. Just depends on which Pokemon you're going to be using Mega Raichu up against, because like I said, well, not like I said, but just in my perspective, Mega Raichu would be a Pokemon, it hits hard but has piss poor defenses, just like Mega Manectric or just regular Manectric alone. They both have piss poor defenses, and it's just, in my opinion, that you gotta make this thing fast and hit hard, and that's where I'm kind of going with this. So as you can tell from its speed, I raised it from base 110 to base 130. Now, at base 110 is just amazing speed as it is. Now, giving it a 20-point boost to its speed to make it 130 will make it even better, and also it will outspeed a what's it called? Talonflame if you're running Flame Body, which I never see anybody run a Flame Body Talonflame unless you're I guess using a defensive set, I guess, and or an in-game team. So that's why I raised it from. Oh, let me rephrase that. So it can outspeed a Talonflame if of that nature, I guess, and then a Greninja and a Noivern, obviously, because it's base 130, and all three of those Pokemon are below base 130. And also, this thing has the same base stat and speed for Crobat, so it can basically outspeed, well, have a speed tie in speed, so you might be able to outspeed it and kill it. So with the Palm Mega Evolutions, Raichu's base stat as it is, just a regular Raichu, is a base 485, which is very good in my opinion. I mean, the more Pokemon that are closer to a base of 500, the better. And Raichu is basically right there. It's a hair off of getting over 500 or getting exactly on 500. So with the Palm Mega Evolution, it will get a base stat of 585, which will be fantastic and amazing. Now, for its typing, I decided to give it Electric and Fighting. So I also gave it the Fighting type characteristics because I know a lot of people like to run Focus Blast on a special attacking Raichu. So it'll give you Stab and it'll hit hard. And if you're going to be running a physical Raichu, you also have access to Brick Break to actually break screens. If your opponent decides to bring screens, then you can break them and you have Stab with it as well. And for its ability, I decided to give it the adaptability ability, which is kind of funny to say. Like I said, Raichu usually runs moves that are basically stab. I've seen a lot of Thunderbolts, Volt Tackles, Volt Switch, Charge Beam, Thunders, etc. And also Focus Blast and Brick Break. And if the move tutors do return, like I've been saying this for a while, then you'll be able to get access to, I believe, Dynamic Punch. Let me just check real quick. I actually have it up. You'll be able to get access to Dynamic Punch, Counter, Seismic Toss, Focus Punch, and I believe that's it. If the transfer or the move tutors do come back in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so that's also an option if it does come back. So you actually have more stab and basically more power. So this thing will be basically a different typing Crawdon, if you want to say, per se. So, and this thing will be better than a Mega Lucario, just in my opinion, because it's already going to outspeed with the Mega Evolution, and also it's not going to have that well of a good. It's not going to be over like 140 like how Mega Lucario is in both its attack and special attack, but it is going to one-shot it basically if you do get off a Focus Blast or a Brick Break off of with Raichu. So with that said, here's Mega Raichu. I know I kind of stuttered a little bit, but I had to record this like a couple times because I kind of messed up. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this Mega Raichu set. I really want this to happen because if this does, Raichu will probably become one of the best Megas out there to use, other than probably Mega Venusaur, Mega Charizard Y, X, and also Mega Mewtwo, which no one ever uses because it's just too OP. So with that, next week we're going to be still going back to the OG original generation Kanto, and we're going to be talking about Mega Pidgeot, because I believe Pidgeot just deserves a Mega Evolution regardless. So with that said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this Mega Evolution video, please don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to rate this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. And with that said, next week, like I said, we're going to be talking about Mega Pidgeot. So I'm White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys later.